Hello! Happy Shanty-a-Day number 304! I'm Sky.
I'm Sagan.
And we're siblings.
And we sing sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music.
And it's Thursday!
It is Thursday!
Yay!
Critical is coming back tonight. We're very excited about it.
Yes, we are very excited about that. We're also excited about apparently sea shanties are exploding.
Apparently.
Thank you to all of you who have sent us, shanty TikTok videos or news articles or all sorts of other things. We're seeing a lot of them too, but it's great. We greatly appreciate it, and it's fun to see everybody else sort of catching the shanty bug.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's that it's the same kinds of things we started it for in this time period. I think is you're isolated, you're having stress, you're waiting for deliveries, all those kinds of things are applicable. So tons of really interesting stuff out there. Newspapers and radio stations and TV stations and websites and things. There was an article in the New York Times today like, hey, let's go shanties. Just reminders, I guess, about, fun things. Why is your phone going off?
Because then I have to get the pitch.
Okay. I could get it on mine. Anyway.
Well, whatever.
Reminders, I guess, about sea shanties if you're new to the process here. What's a sea shanty?
Oh, thanks. So a sea shanty is a song that would be used at its core. A sea shanty is a work song that was usually used for hauling or pulling or pushing, that sort of thing. Now, when doing organized work with crews of sailors on ships, things went a lot faster if everyone pulled at the same time and at the same rhythm, versus people just doing sort of hand over hand, because everybody's hand over hand length isn't different.
The same, right?
It's not the same.
But if you can coordinate it with music,
correct. And so sea shanties are broken up into, usually, into calls and responses. So the shantyman, who is actually usually the first person on the work line, the one who's dictating the speed of the work, and then everybody matches him, versus sort of everybody doing their own thing. Selects the song, and then he's the one who calls out the verses and whatnot, and then the rest of the crew does the responses and sings the appropriate things back.
Yeah. So there's lots of different things, and if you go back and watch our stuff, or if you've been with us for a while, we say sea shanties and sea shanty adjacent music, because not all of the stuff that we sing and teach on this channel is strictly sea shanties. Some of it is things that have been written afterwards that would never have been used on a ship, but it's related to the ocean, or it's done in the style of that, or it's just straight up folk music, or sometimes we get really weird and do jazz and things like that too. But yeah, so that's that's sort of the idea. We always link information below about the role of black sailors and African music in the history of sea shanties, and want to make sure that we give credit where credit is due. It's one of these really interesting, like a lot of folk music, it's an amalgamation of a bunch of different cultures. Yeah,
whoever
and
happened
styles
to be on the boat at the time always put their own unique spin on it.
Absolutely. And so there's a lot of credit that deserves to go to black culture and music as a part of this folk art, as it were. So we've tried to link a bunch of resources below, and we have a YouTube playlist of some really great black artists performing as well. So go and check that out, and if you have other suggestions, be sure to toss that our way. That's probably enough of a commercial for the moment. But hey, in case you're just joining us, there's some information from us.
Yep. And today actually we have a sea shanty adjacent song that often does get mistaken for a sea shanty because it's written in that style so well. So this is called Walk Around Me Brave Boys, or also sometimes called Roll Down. And actually it's originally from a ballad opera called The Transports, which is about about the journey.
Seafaring.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's about the sea journey to the penal colonies in Australia. But I believe the majority of it takes place actually on the ocean. And so the music in that ballad opera is heavily influenced by sea shanties and other folk music of the time. And this one is probably the most sea shanty-esque of the kind. In fact, enough that it's often mistaken for a historical sea shanty. So there's calls and responses, and then a chorus that everybody sings along with.
Lyrics are down below for us, always in the description of the video. And this one's in the key of
C.
C. For sea shanty.
So the first response is, so the shantyman will have one line, and then the first response is, roll down. And then the shantyman will have another line, and then the second response is, walk around, me brave boys, and roll down.
Which leads right into the chorus.
Yep. Which goes, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. Yeah, super simple.
Yeah.
So the last verse going into the chorus ends up sounding like, walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll. Sounds like that.
Yeah. And you're going to get to do it a few times because if you're looking at the
few,
lyrics down below, you're going to see there's a few verses in this one.
Mm-hmm. Just a couple.
Yeah. Some have more or less than others. It depends on how long the work it was going to be at that moment in time. But we can talk about that more later. Or you can go back and watch our earlier videos where we did talk about that. But I guess if we've made it to 304, probably going to have to tell some repeated stories here, maybe.
We might at some point. I mean, it's not like, you're not catching up on an anime where you have to watch the 300 episodes
no. You can jump right in with us here. It's fine. Yeah, and we'll just continue to give silly bits of information as we come across them. But now, time for singing.
Yes.
Yay.
Can you hit that C for me one more time?
For
sea shanties.
Sea shanties. That's wrong, but...
Sweet ladies of Plymouth, we're saying goodbye. Roll down, and we'll rock you and roll you again by and by. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. Now the anchor's away and the sails are unfurled. Roll down, and we're bound for to take her halfway around the world. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. In the wide Bay of Biscay, the seas will run high. Roll down, and the poor sickly transports, they'll wish they could die. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. When the wild coast of Africa is to appear, roll down. The poor nervous transports, they'll tremble with fear. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. When the Cape of Good Hope it is rounded at last, roll down. The poor lonesome transports, they'll long for the past. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. When the great southern whales on our quarter do spout, roll down. The poor simple transports, they'll gargle and shout. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down, and we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. And when we arrive off Australia's strand, roll down. The poor weary transports, they'll long for the land. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. And when we set sail for old England's shore, roll down. The poor standard transports, will see them no more. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. Sweet ladies of Plymouth will pay all your rent. Roll down. And go roving no more till our money is all spent. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. And we will roll down. Walk around, me brave boys, and roll down. There you
Yeah! Woohoo!
go. Yeah.
So there you go. Sea shanty adjacent, but definitely passing for yeah. So we highly encourage you to sing along with the harmony, make up your own harmony, do all those kinds of fun things. You can also check us out on Twitter and Instagram. And now TikTok.
Yep.
We uploaded the first couple of these, like episode 1 and 2 on TikTok, and nothing was happening at that point in time with sea shanties and TikToks, and so we were like, meh. So apparently we should have just kept doing it, but it's fine. So now we're re-uploading a few things that way. So check it out. We've got that information below if you'd like to, and we set all of our TikToks up for duetting. So if you're into that, get on and duet with us, and it'd be awesome. We'd love that.
And if you record one, send it to us.
Yeah.
Is that how TikTok works? Can we watch things that other people have done with us? Oh, we can? Oh, well, never mind then. We'll just watch it ourselves.
I think so. I don't know. We're still learning how it works. I'm going to have to call my students and ask them how TikTok works. Yeah. So, check out Duck Pond Sailors this weekend. So there's a whole shanty community. Yep. So Duck Pond Sailors are going this weekend. They have a live stream. It'll be Saturday afternoon our time, Saturday evening in the UK. We've linked that below. Longest Johns, who are sort of fairly central to all of this crazy sea shanty stuff, which is awesome because we love them. But they have a live stream on YouTube next Wednesday. They just announced the date. So that also typically is afternoon time here on the East Coast, and then in the evening in the UK. So we'll link those things below. But welcome to those of you that are new to the shanty craziness. And for those of you that have stuck around with us for 300 plus episodes. We're sorry. No,
we're not.
We're not sorry.
No, we're not.
No, we're not sorry.
We regret nothing.
Yeah. We're glad you're here. We're glad you've been along for the voyage.
We are.
And here's to however many more days.
300 more days.
Woo!
That's all I got.
Okay. Hey, be safe. We love you. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye.